What is up, Worcester? It is time for yet another player signing here in the 2025 offseason presented by Fly Worcester. I am here today. Tyson Gilmour is your next signing for your Worcester Railers coming up for the coming season. Tyson, welcome to Worcester.
Oh, thank you. Very excited to join the team and get started this upcoming year.
Now, Tyson, you've got an interesting background in regards to hockey and family and involvement with the game. But first, just tell us a little bit. How's your off season going? Been doing anything fun? Keeping busy?
Yeah, keeping busy. Had a couple of weddings to enjoy. Training, of course, skating with a couple of my buddies from back home,
hmm
and yeah, no, it's been a pretty fun off season so far. Getting to see family.
Very nice. Now, Tyson, you've played professionally a little bit. You have a season spent in the SPHL. You spent a little bit of time as well with the Maine Mariners right up the road here from Worcester. Just talk to us about the early goings of your pro career here and how you've really been fitting in so far.
Right off the start, you don't really know what to expect coming in. Had a really good time in Evansville. They treated us really well. We ended up winning our first year there, so I can't say enough good things about that organization. And then going up to Maine, it was cool to get a little foot in the door into the East Coast and see how it is. And I'm excited to get started with Worcester and hopefully, try and do my best and succeed.
Talk a little bit more about your time in Evansville. As you mentioned, team ended up winning an SPHL championship. You had 5 points in 7 playoff games. Just talk about that run and how exciting it is to be a part of something like that.
Yeah, I mean, once you get into the playoffs, I feel like it's up for grabs. No matter if you're the eighth seed, first seed, anything can happen. You see it all the time in playoff hockey. It's unpredictable. So we got into the playoffs of the seventh seed and just believed in ourselves, and we ended up coming out on top. And I can't say enough things. We got a hot goaltender at the time and Cole Cece, and we just kind of bonded together and decided to do it.
Former Worcester Railer Cole Cece at that spent some time here, of course. Talk, if you will, of now into the present here, what your conversation was like with head coach and general manager Nick Tuzzolino when it came time to decide to sign with Worcester this coming season.
Uh, he was just he gave me a call. We talked for a little bit, just build, hey, how are you, stuff like that, and then uh, he was talking about how it doesn't matter what league you're in, winning a championship is a tough thing to do, and he wanted to add that and like that I had that pedigree, I guess, uh, and then it was me telling him I was excited for the opportunity and thanks for giving me the chance to show you what I can do.
Now, for the fans at home who maybe aren't so familiar with your playing style, describe, if you will, how is it you like to play?
I would say personally, I like to try and make plays. I got kind of pushed into more of a shooting role in Evansville, and I honestly really appreciated that because it gave me a chance to step away from my comfort level and try and expand my game. So I like to play a gritty style game, but still want to make plays and produce points.
Now, talking about producing points, you have quite the hockey lineage to you. Of course, your father, Doug Gilmour, who played over 1,400 games in the NHL, won a Stanley Cup at that. Just talk about what it's like having that in the household growing up, seeing him play, and then now obviously getting the chance to go pro yourself and what you might have learned from him.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. You just kind of see how he carries himself. I think that's the biggest thing. Whether just kind of always helping out if I ever had any questions, type of thing. He'll watch a game and be like, "Yeah, I like when you did this, that." Just kind of not micromanaging, but just kind of telling me to keep pushing towards that or keep working towards this goal and stuff like that. Plus, it was nice to see, obviously, when he was playing, kind of the experience and lifestyle that you kind of live as a hockey player. So I thought that was really cool to see at a young age, and trying my best to push as far as I can.
To that, what would you say maybe are some of your more fond hockey memories when it comes to thinking about your time spent with him?
Honestly, it'd probably be when I was younger. Me and my brother, I think I was about 6. He was 8. My dad would go outside and in our yard and build a kind of ice rink. And at the time, I'm sure I believed it was the biggest rink of all time. But looking back at the photos, it wasn't as big as expected. But I think just spending hours out there with my brother and him, just kind of playing keep away was one of my coolest memories.
I mean, that's a great source to learn from as you're
Yeah.
growing up. So it's definitely a great way to start instilling that knowledge. Talk about life away from the rink. What are some things you like to do maybe that don't have to do with hockey, hobbies otherwise?
Um, I'm very into sports and stuff. My brother and me love watching, I guess, soccer, but we come from an English family, so we call it the football and stuff. So watching games with my grandma and stuff like that is always a blast. But probably my favorite hobby to do is golf. I like to think I'm good. I'm not sure if I'm actually good, but I like to get on the course as much as I can.
Now, this is a very important question. We've got a lot of soccer, football, as you would put it, fans in
Mm-hmm.
the front office here with the Railers. Who's your team?
So my family grew up a Man United fan because they're from England.
Hmm.
Uh, I kind of bought into the Man City thing back in the day,
Ah,
so
okay.
I was kind of against them, and I knew it would kind of upset them a little bit. But when I'm watching, I'm always watching either one of the two teams. I know I can't like both because they're bitter rivals, but I like seeing when my family's happy with Manchester United win, but I'd have to go with Manchester City as my team.
Gotcha. Well, I'll have to report that back to our experts in the front office and see what we've got here, if that's
Absolutely.
salvageable. Uh,
Perfect.
Last thing for you here, opening night's coming up. Season's getting ready to start on October 18th. Just for you, what are you most excited about heading into another pro season, and what's your message to Railers fans for the coming year?
Excited to meet the team, excited to meet the staff, excited to meet the fans, obviously, and honestly, just excited to see the atmosphere after in the first opening season game. Uh, I've been told from a couple of players that were called up last year, as in Hora and stuff, and those guys, how cool it was to play there. So I'm really excited to see the opening night atmosphere.
Fantastic. Tyson Gilmour is your newest Worcester Railer for the 25-26 season. Tyson, thanks so much for taking the time today.
Thank you.